Alright, let's begin with some work on red. I think I'm organized today. Well, mostly. I have the Switch already in front of me, so I won't be scrambling to get the other island open. So it's just going to be copying over some stuff visually. So I got more or less what I need, I think. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so there's a couple days worth of stuff here. Wait, get rid of the letters. I keep forgetting. I think this is the part that I don't understand, is like, at the point in time where it places in pocket, like, why can't I just open it here and then it gets, the item goes into my pocket? It's like, it's one of these things that I've always been like, man, it's an extra step having to open the boxes up. This wasn't real, right? I mean, maybe it was. Yeah, it's real, but this one definitely has been donated, so it's going to storage. Okay, well, I know where that's going right away. Same with that. Okay. Wait. I think that's correct. Okay, pull it forward one, and then there. Yeah, that's all set. Alright, who's in here? I'm not really that invested in winning. Yeah, it's fine. There wasn't exactly anything there that I really wanted. Okay, I need to dig these up. Sure. I guess. I see you can do that. Oh, I should have, yeah, fragments on the beach. Okay. I'm gonna collect these before I forget. I'm surprised. I feel like there should have been more. How many did I get? 11. Huh. I bet more will appear. Okay, here for two reasons. One, buy the artwork, and then... Ah, crap, he's in town. Well, it's okay. Doing this while it's active. I think it's only two variations of it. I don't know, this is different. Oh no, it's the reception, never mind. It's... yeah, I mean, I don't really have to go too crazy with it. I've never seen this, so... Oh, they got cake this time. Well, this time it can actually be elaborate. They don't reveal everything right away. Good enough. Oh, you can't play. Alright, whatever. That's fine. This is like not even 5 minutes that I'm gonna work on this. I think all it cares about is that a certain number of pink and white items are within frame of the photo, so as long as that's covered, it's... yeah. Don't have to worry. I'm not gonna completely half-ass it, but... at the same time... Just following orders. Pink and white. Alright, that should be good enough. And then as long as all of this is in frame, they're happy. Okay. So I actually haven't seen what they have on offer for sale. I kind of just put the currency away. They'll be somewhere down here. Alright. Wait. Did I talk to her? How do I spend this? Huh? How the hell do you use this? But don't tell me I have to. Oh. I think I have to have it on me. In that room, perhaps. Alright, I'll look it up. I'm not going to bother with it today. It's just I have a bit of it now. I'm not that fussed because it's probably just wedding stuff that I wouldn't use anyway. There might be a couple of items, but I just don't think I'll use the rest of it. So, the other day I had cube lights for sale in here, so I bought pretty much 100 of them for each island. So I don't ever have to buy cube lights again. Oh, look at that golf bag. Maybe. You just gotta think about villager houses. At least I know where he is. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, apparently once they start giving out wallpapers, you're close to getting their photo, so I don't know. I guess it's only a matter of time. Hey, Tizzy, how's it going? Now let's see what the scam artist has for sale. Feeling a bit stuffy. Oh, that sucks. Probably the weather. I mean, this one is authentic, I guess. It's all the common pictures, so let's just see. Maybe I don't have this one yet. For this island. Okay, well, he has these. I might get a few of these. The woman might be. Yeah, I think I can see it from here. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, thought so. It's not. I can tell. I mean, these ones I know. The earring is wrong in that one, and the other one, the milk can't be flowing. It has to be like a trickle for it to be real. The Mona Lisa, it's all in the eye. Or whatever liquid she's pouring in the other painting. I don't know, it's a jug of some white liquid. I'm gonna assume it's milk. It could be cream as well. It might even be water, I don't know. But I know it's fake because it's not a trickle. Yeah, maybe it's water. I don't know. It's white. But yeah, it's just... This one I can see is fake because of the eyebrows. These four are probably the most common ones you see at Reds, so... That's why I know I'm off by heart. But also, I mean, I think I know a lot of them at this point. Get a few more, just in case both islands need it. Given there's still thousands of items I can store, I don't think there's any harm in having a bunch of these. Just a random item that I can draw from and put in places. That's probably good enough, and then, I don't know, like one of these maybe. Maybe a couple, I don't know. That's a good for anyone running a business, if I do a house that has a business running in it. Alright, good enough. Never know. Huh. That sort of happened on its own. I had no input in that. Alright, I mean, they are starting to get there. Alright, what I'm gonna do... I mean, do I want more of those? I don't know. I probably should have handled this when Rossetti was around, like, clearing all this out. Oh, there's purple, though. Yeah, but I don't want purple. I don't know, I'm just letting Mother Nature take its course. Or run its course, whatever. I'm tired. It's been a week. But long weekend this weekend, that's nice. Also took the Tuesday off, so it's a little bit of a longer weekend. Just the arbitrary king's birthday holiday. That's probably the one out of all the ones that we have that's just, I don't know. It's nice to have a day off for it, but it's just, who cares? Just... I don't know, I feel like monarchists in Australia are kind of above the age of 40. It falls off a cliff once you get under the age of 40. So you're above the age of 40. I'm not saying everyone above the age of 40 is a monarchist. What I'm saying is, like, they still exist above the age of 40. Under the age of 40, I mean, I think the amount of people that care about the monarchy kind of falls off a cliff. What about Prince Harold or whatever? The only Harold I know is Harold the Giraffe that would come around to our schools and teach us about health and health-related education. Or Harold Gribble from Round a Twist. You forgot about him? The actor that played him. Yeah. He was a good actor. You're amazed at how many people care at the monarchy. Yeah, I mean, you live in the UK, so you would hope that some people still care about it. But I get it. It's just like, I don't know. I think here Australia had more of a fascination with like the royal couple. Not the most recent one, right? Like I'm talking about Diana. That's where people cared the most. But then, I don't know, after that, I feel like just younger people in particular just don't care. And it's just this thing that I'm like pretty convinced Australia is going to become a republic eventually. The monarchy is just a business called the firm? I have no idea. That's how little I know about it or care about it. I haven't really looked into it or how it works. All I know is technically it's our head of state here in Australia, but like no one cares, man. I mean, even the latest round of money that we've been making is starting to skew towards having Australians on our currency. Personally, I'm looking forward to when we adapt green and gold as our national flag. That's kind of unofficially been it for a while now. I mean, when it comes to that stuff, there's a lot of things that things can technically do, or things that technically can happen. Like, in the Australian Constitution, New Zealand can join Australia at any given point if they want to. Because they were going to originally, but then because they felt like they weren't going to get enough representation in Parliament, they decided to... I don't think they said no flat out, just not at this time. And then it's just been this thing that technically that agreement is in place and they could opt to try and do it whenever. And then something about, like, in World War II, pretty much there was a plan that if Japan would try to overtake the Pacific, that they were willing to give up Australia. And the only reason that they didn't was because the Americans found Australia to be a valuable point to run operations in the Pacific. But they were, like, ready to just give up Australia. And the Prime Minister went to the American president or something along those lines. So, yeah, I don't know. It was specifically up in the north, where, like, they were willing to just let that go if it happened. I don't know, look into it. It's a thing. Australia doesn't have much history, but the little history it has, some of it's interesting. Didn't know that either. Let me fact check myself. Yeah, there it is. It was called Brisbane Lane. Brisbane Lane was a defense proposal supposedly formulated during World War II to concede the northern portion of the Australian continent in the event of an invasion by the Japanese. Although a plan to prioritize the defense in the vital industrial regions between Brisbane and Melbourne in the event of an invasion had been proposed, it was rejected, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's an article about it. They led a royal commission to find out if the documents existed. And then they said there was no evidence to support it, but, like, they're pretty firm that it did exist. The royal commission happened in the 40s, by the way. So not like a modern day commission thing. But, like, there were rumblings that it was going to happen. Anyway. Either way. The Australian government at the time thought it was going to happen. Whether or not it was actually going to, I mean, there's no evidence, so. But yeah, they were worried enough that they did a royal commission and the guy went to the American president. So I did get it a little wrong, but the gist of it, yeah, it's like a thing that the government at the time was fearing and had heard rumblings about, supposedly. I don't know, look into it yourself. I don't even remember when I got told about that. It's something that I just found out about randomly. Wouldn't be able to tell you when, where. Alright, the only thing I gotta make sure I do is interact with that stupid Nook mile machine. You're not surprised about this, which surprises you. I forgot to check in with that. Oh yeah, I can order something. I'll probably order trash. Who's thinking? Oh, I'll just talk to them if they want to move out. Like what? Nah, it's fine. Okay. I think it was just in that era there was a lot of interesting stories that happened, or information, or I don't know, rumors, I guess in the case of that. I mean, the one that people know about the most and make fun of us for is like the Emu War, right? And that's a direct result of world wars. So it probably came from just knowing about that era of history. Just weird shit. Or like how they set a bunch of camels free in the outback because they thought they were going to die and instead they thrived. And now Australia has very purebred camels as a result that are coveted. We have a camel trade, did you know that? Did not. Yeah, again, another, like, that sort of era thing. They brought them in to use as transport. And, once, you know, vehicles became more common, they're like, okay, we got a bunch of them, what do? We don't want to cull them, too much of an effort. Let's just set them free in the outback and let nature do its thing. And instead of dying, they thrived. Yeah. Now we have pretty purebred camels here. I don't know. Just there's so much stuff like that with Australia. Just weird stuff that doesn't go our way. Or like a prime minister drowning and then the swimming academy being opened in his memory. He was picked up by a speedboat and went to Antarctica. No, no, no. It was all fake. Hopped on a private plane, went to Argentina, and started writing a rap album with Tupac Shakur 30 years later when he did the same thing. Well, where was it they said Tupac moved to? I think it was Cuba. It might have been Cuba. Tupac was driving a cab in Parramatta like 10 years ago. Okay. I can't remember what country. It might have been Cuba. But there was always the thing where, yeah, he's over there. My cousin was into that kind of conspiracy about him. Like, he would play back the first few seconds of one of his albums and be like, see, he's left a message. Do you hear it? And I was like, no, man. I don't hear anything. It says who shot him. He says it in the first few seconds of his song. Okay, how did he do that, though? What do you mean? Now, how did he reveal his killer on an album he supposedly recorded before he died? It's like, nah, man, he saw it coming. It's like, alright. Saddam Hussein's body double ran a kebab shop in Newtown for a long time. Okay. You know, on the topic of that, I saw that there was a Seinfeld joke that kind of went over my head. The soup Nazi guy. So in the show, his business gets ruined, and then he comes back for the finale as like a witness. And they crack a joke where like the guy says he had to move to Argentina. And yeah, that's the joke that goes over people's head because that's like another conspiracy theory. Is that Hitler survived World War II and went to Argentina. Because there's a lot of Germans that fled over there, apparently. But yeah, that's one of those subtle jokes that... I mean, I watched Seinfeld as a kid, so I definitely wouldn't have picked up on that. Excuse me, are you not letting me leave? You tried to keep me here. I've heard about people saying that that happens to them. I think that's the first for me. I don't know. Conspiracy theories are interesting, at the very least, to entertain just what wild stuff people believe. But that's about it. At the surface level, I'll hear them out. But then anything beyond that is just like, no, I'm good. I'm staying out of this. I had a friend in elementary school that thought McDonald's put pig oil in the soft serves. And he was convinced that there was a cover-up. And he was talking about it in class one day, as we were sitting doing our work. And the teacher overheard it, and he was just sick of it. He was not having anything of it. And he pulled him up on it. And he was just like, for the last time, I'm not going to tell you this. I've told you once, I've told you twice, McDonald's didn't put pig oil in their ice cream. Stop it. One of your uncles just clearly doesn't like pork. And he's just feeding you with lies and propaganda. It was a very stupid conversation because everyone sitting at the table would be like, nah, that can't be true. And he would insist. And when asked for evidence, he would say, my uncle told me. Oh yeah, no, I had a kid who had an uncle that worked in Nintendo. And a kid who had an uncle that supposedly uncovered a global scam. Like, not even global on one level. Global. That McDonald's was putting pig oil in ice cream. It was two different kids. You know, the annoying thing about the Nintendo uncle is that it could have been true. It definitely wasn't, but it could have been true. Because Australian Nintendo headquarters weren't that far away. Like, it's within a reasonable doubt that it could happen. Like, you know, some kids say they have an uncle working at Nintendo, but then Nintendo headquarters is, like, on the opposite side of the country. Or hell, not even in the country they live in, right? Like... No, this was like, dude, you could drive to Nintendo head office if you wanted to. Australian operations of Nintendo. So, it was plausible that someone had an uncle working at Nintendo Australia. But Nintendo Australia is just like operations. They don't do anything. Is pig oil made from pigs or oil for pigs? You know, I don't know. At the next school reunion... I'm joking. There's no school reunion. And even if there was, I wouldn't go to it. It's elementary school or primary school. Like, I doubt he remembers me. We weren't, like, you know, good friends. It was more of an acquaintance kind of thing. He was in my circle of friends. But the two dumbest conversations I've listened to in school was the pig oil, insistence of pig oil in McDonald's stuff. And two guys that were in my gym class that, they insisted that the flushing at the urinals was automatic. One of them said it was automatic, the other one insisted it wasn't. And they would just stand there for minutes on end debating whether or not it was automatic. Why is everyone thinking today? Your favorite McDonald's fact from high school is that you once made one of your friends laugh so hard his cheeseburger came out of his nose. What? How does a cheeseburger come out your nose? I mean, I know that the mouth is all, like, connected. It's just... Still, there's some logistics there that I don't quite understand how. Like, yeah, this... I mean, it's possible, it's just, I guess, a very specific series of things have to happen. I would imagine pig oil would be like oil made from pig. It's just pig product. I mean, my friend, you know, had family that didn't eat pork, basically, and that was the whole thing. Like, they said pork is a dirty animal, blah, 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 blah. And so that's all it was. It was just, I bet, like, one of the kids' relatives was just justifying why you shouldn't eat pork. And I guess just had this weird thing that, yeah, McDonald's ice cream had pork product in it for some reason. I don't know. It was weird. You hate auto urinal flushes. They just go off when you're in front of them. Well, it wasn't that. That's for sure. This was in like a high school in the early 2000s that wouldn't be at the forefront of technology when it came to urinals. They didn't want to buy him ice cream, so they lied to him. That's also a possibility because the kid was a little obese. Like, he was definitely obese for his age. I didn't think about that, but now that you say that, that's even more plausible. Can you imagine? Instead of just telling the kid no, they're like, no, you don't want to eat that. It has pig oil in it. Just gross the kid out. Ugh, damn. That's probably what it was, most likely. Maybe a mix of both. I don't know. The truth is stranger than fiction. Alright, let's get to building. I think I've done all the daily stuff I want to do. Okay, so. I know two things that I need right away. For the most part, I think this was pretty much done. I just need to get this right now. Okay, so I need white plant partition. This should be a... Okay, I need another countertop. Alright, looking at what I need. I don't know. I believe in, like, just telling kids the truth as to why they can't have something instead of making some shit up. That's how my parents were. You can't have ice cream because there's pig oil in it. You don't want to eat pig oil. Didn't I order more plant partitions? I swear I did. Did I already use them? Oh man, did I already use them? Well, that's just annoying. I thought I was prepared. Okay. I must have used them already. The other island has some. I'll just open it up and grab some. It's fine. How many do I need? I need to find out how many I need. And you know what? Now that I have learnt this travesty... That's exactly what I'm ordering today. Okay, 5 plant partitions. I still gotta order some Happy Home stuff, but at least that will be what I order here. Okay, so I need 1. Let me just have a look. Three. 4. I need 4 plant partitions. It's definitely not a small amount. Alright, these 2 are going away. Okay, and this moves up 1. It's a good thing I haven't started terraforming yet, but, okay. Go get these plant partitions. I guess I gotta order more through Happy Home as well. Okay, I need more of that lattice fence. I don't know, what's the craziest lie you ever heard in school? I gotta say, I don't think much tops the ice cream with pig oil. Like, I can't think of a worse lie than that. Although I guess the kid wasn't, like, he wasn't making it up because he made it up. He thought it was true because his uncle told him. But still. Like, that was just bonkers. I might already have a lattice fence. Let's see. The uncle working at Nintendo, like, yeah, that was a pretty commonplace lie back then. So I don't even think that was like the worst lie. It was dumb, but, you know, I guess that was the problem. Like I said, there was always an element of, like, this could be true. It's like that show, Would I Lie to You? The British one, you know? David Mitchell is sitting there trying to figure out whether or not this guy's uncle works at Nintendo, and he's just, like, analyzing the situation and going, well, you know, it could be true. It is within reason for it to be true. Okay, let's go get these plant partitions. Let's gotta open up the other island. Alright, I'm just getting the partitions out on the other island. School was too long ago, I don't remember anything, to be honest. That's fair. I only remember the pig oil one because that's one that it comes up every now and then. I'm sure there were other ones. I just remember any time it was just something along those lines with that kid. It was always his uncle. I might even get the gyroids here that I need to, because it'll just make it easier. I need to take stock of which one it is. I mean, the only other lies that I do remember had to do with Pokemon, basically, but that is a more universal thing. Just, yeah, rumors of Pokemon, kids lying. It extended the whole my uncle works at Nintendo sort of thing. The two were usually related. Okay, let me get the gyroids out that I'm looking for here. Okay, so it's like this one with... Okay, Squeakoid, got it. I need two... I'm not sure I have two of these. I definitely need a Drumoid. These ones, what are they? I don't think I have two spares for this one. Sorry, just looking. Okay, that one, that is the Boomoid. This sounds like a name for a boomer. What's that one? It looks like that's all I can help with in the gyro department. Alright, plant partitions I need. I hope I have some. I have one! Uh-oh. This may... Well, I guess if I got the gyroids, it wasn't a total waste. Let me go water his plants. While I'm here. I may have ordered more through the mail. We'll see. But okay, I think that definitely... yeah, that gives me direction on what to order. I need plant partitions again. Oh, sorry. Accidentally watered you. Okay, while we're here, let me go. Just bring him here. Yes, I ordered plant partitions. I ordered 5, so... I am just gonna give... How many did I need? I needed 4, right? No, well, hang on. I think I needed 4. Look, if I don't have it, that's fine. I just don't want to get rid of all of them here and then be without them here. Okay. Drop. 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 Okay, what I'm also going to do with this character is like run them into Town Hall and get him to interact with the ABD in there. Then I will not forget. I may as well check Nook's Cranny just to see if there's any good daily item there. But okay, I got my plant partitions. And some gyroids that I know I will use. Not sure I need anything else, but I guess I can keep the island open. Do I want... I mean, maybe... 2,000? Man, you know they say eating healthy is expensive. That's... It's definitely evidence of that. How's that worth more than an appliance? Like, I don't understand the economics of these islands sometimes. I will buy a couple. Sorry, I'm just moving them around. Just seeing if there's anything else I might want. Okay. I don't know. Just out of curiosity, how much is this? You see what I mean? So how do 2 sandwich lunches almost be worth an exercise bike? Like, what are you talking about? And then, like, 44,000 bells for table tennis. It would have to be made of, like, mahogany or something. Some weird economics. Just a question, does it say what our native fruit is? It doesn't. I forgot it. Oh, wait. No, there's a way to tell. It's oranges, isn't it? Okay. And I can't remember if red was apple or cherry. But I did land on a native fruit that was correct. The only reason I asked is, like, I remember giving something that isn't a native fruit as a gift is good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab these. I think apple is the fruit. I'm pretty positive. Because I think I have a bunch of them in storage. Well, either way. I just didn't want to have fruit everywhere this time around, so I kept it simple. I don't think there's anything else I would need. I could... Okay, you know what? Alright, I got another one. Just harvest the hyacinth, so then I have potential to make hyacinth lamp. I mean, every harvest is like 50, so... I'd say it's fairly lucrative. Oops, doesn't matter. I think thematically that might be what I go for the mouse house at the back. It's just flower fields and yeah, they sell flowers. A home, but you know, there'll be little flower stalls at the back or something. I'll figure it out. May as well. I can't remember what the mum cushions are made out of. Alright, plundered blue enough. Okay. I can work on this now. A little. Plant partition. These are just ready to go. Or are they? They are. Okay. Plant partition. Wrong type. Of course it is. That one's correct. Counter and a white partition, so I have to go customize it. You know what? I should probably put the other one down first. Okay, so this one is... This is this one. I need a Turkey Day table. But otherwise, that's looking okay. I'm just gonna place the gyroids here so I don't lose them. I'll work with them later. Why is everyone deep in thought today? No. No one's moving. I mean, I'm gonna assume I'm gonna need counter share, but for now, don't know. Okay, I need... Let's get some of these out. Coffee machine. I need an old-fashioned cash register. Well, it says modern. Oh yeah, check this out. I may have quite a few light cubes now. Yep. Okay, Turkey Day table is a craft. Which I hope I have. Or garden stand, whatever. I have it. Cube. We just want to give that... I have to rearrange these patterns. Okay. What chair is here? Okay, it's a just grey arcade chair. Which I should have. Okay, I have a red one, but I can go customize it. And then gyroid, it's this one. Let's see if that's the right color. Oh, there is a red one. Cool. Alright, back in a sec. I think I just might order more plant partitions from Happy Home. It seems like the right call. Both islands seem to be out of it, so... I've been trying to save up for this fire pit, but I can't get it. It's still out of reach. Oh look, it's the other pig. I'm glad I got Boris. I think Boris works better. At times I felt tempted to swap for this villager, but I don't know. I do have Midge's amiibo. Like, Lucha's technically wearing a mask. Pumpkin pound cake? Okay. I can afford the fire pit. I mean, it's kind of nice. I'll get it. I can still get the partition, though. I think that worked out fine. 4 partitions in a pit. Yeah. Within budget. Alright, now what have we got left over? Okay. What about a skateboard? Sure. I think another thing I could do is strategically do particular happy home designs, like find out which ones give what furniture. And then that way I have a bigger catalog to pull from. Let me just look at this. Is this... Huh. Is this off? I can't tell, so hang on. Push this back. Maybe it is off. That goes there. Apparently there's supposed to be a tree here, but that... Or here. Guess I have to fix that. Okay. So, plant partition first. Then... Counter table. Oh, well that's just perfect. Facing the wrong way. Did I just... Arcade seat. Gyroid. There we go. That's identical. Still got a bit more work to do. Okay, so what? It's pink. Wait. Yes. Red hyacinth, pink tulip. Okay. Did I put them away? I may have. Yeah, okay. There might be a time where I will have to grow out more of them. Suppose now's as good a time as any. Like, how many do I have? Not that many. Okay, one. Let me just get all these out and I'll go throw them up the back of the island. Oh, I forgot to get a tree out. Okay, identical. We will work more on this in a minute. Now that it's winter and things are just going to be snowing constantly, it just means nature can run its course when it comes to flowers. Just let it do whatever. Yeah, like here, I kind of have it just whatever. So I'll just do the same thing here. I'll just set up the little field and yeah. No stress, just let it do what it needs to do. I think I can clear these. These, I feel like I don't need that many. This is just if I want. I probably won't. I was thinking of originally using it as another neutral flower, but I think just having green as the neutral flower makes more sense. Just because green is just grass, so. I can't be bothered waiting for Rossetti. I guess another one I'm going to need a lot of is pink hyacinth, so I'll probably move some back here. What's nice about this right now is this is right here. Social activity. What did he just do? I heard a sparkle noise. Okay. That's certainly a look. Just goes to the back of the island to sing. I'm too embarrassed to do it in front of anyone else. Picks the furthest corner away from civilization. Oh. It's okay. Alright, we got a little more work to do. What's another flower that I want to grow actually while I'm here? This one where I feel like, yeah, it's gonna need more. I did say pink hyacinth. I just don't think I stored that though. Yeah, okay. Probably a whole bunch going on here. Okay. I'll go buy another shovel. I could craft it, but I need to save on iron. I don't even know why he's singing that song in particular. I don't think there's a source of that nearby. I suppose one other thing I haven't done is redo the pathing in the mountains. That's something I could do now. He stopped. There we go. Clean. I need to start setting up for houses. Just any plants that are kind of unnecessary, get rid of them. Okay, that's all clean. Let me go do more of this. I'm trying to be friendly. Okay, so... What did I do up here? Huh. Interesting. Is this fitted on the... 1, 2, 3. It is fitted on the 3. I guess it's on the half tile. Alright, fair enough. It just looked weird. Okay, can I just take a minute? And you know what? Yes, I'm going to be this pedantic because then it's muscle memory the whole damn way. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing this. This is happening. Okay, I guess the only thing is... I don't think I downloaded this pattern. Okay, so... Let's just... erase... Oh, well, the gate is open. Damn it. Okay. Man, it's so restrictive while a gate is open. They really didn't give multiplayer much thought in this, did they? You know, it's kind of fitting. Basement joke. That's the basement joke. Okay, going to assume this is going to become empty. Let's just do that. And then, yeah, I can just work a lot quicker if I know that stuff is pretty much in identical spots on both islands. I should have done this sooner, but I didn't. The minecart track I haven't gotten. Okay, well, that's fine. This corner is minecart track. Okay, now next comes this. I suppose that's what could, but then I didn't. Alright, you know what? It's fine. The grate will go there. I guess I could just swap the clover for a grate later. I need to find out where I got this one because I do like that pattern. I just don't remember where I got it from. I bet if I look it up, you know what? I bet if I look it up. Okay, I'm gonna do that now on the other island. I can't do it whilst the gate is open. Okay, I'll do it next time. And by next time, I mean when I check out Blue later. I mean, even this, I guess, should be mirrored, right? does let me keep track in an easier way. Then I know one island isn't skewing. Okay, now this is where Boardwalk begins, so... Oh, no, there's something relaxing about this too. Organizing patterns. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I also know what I have and haven't gotten yet. You ever watch one of those videos of the sorting algorithm? Feels like that right now. It just gets faster and faster as the sort goes on. It's okay. I have charger right here. What's this one? Apparently I got this version of that. Okay. Well, see, this is an extra. See, now I know. Put that at the bottom. Or I guess I can just erase it. Like, I haven't used it, have I? Yeah, just erase it. Or, you know what? Wait until I'm done. Just want to know for sure. And then I also have that one. Let's see, I do have some extras that I just haven't used. And then in the last slot, it's prototype. Okay. And now I have a good idea as to how many spots I have left. So, I mean, it's a fair amount. Still at least 22 or 21. There we go. Now, everything is the same as the other island. The minecart track, I guess I'll have to figure out sooner. Were there any flowers over there? It looks like there were. Tulip and hyacinth. Okay, let me go get that. It sounds so goofy when he's singing. Okay, so what do we need? We need... Oh, I like it when he wears this. It just looks like... exactly what I want him to. We might actually be able to set up opposite clothing. It just might be a bit of effort. But it could work. Okay, so we want the tiny library. I know I have it. Also, yeah, 2 of these. This island definitely has it. There it is. It sucks that these require actual books. Okay. I guess I need the hyacinth lamp. Assuming I have one. I hopefully have one more. I swear I grabbed one extra. Oh, no, I have more than that. Okay. We're good. Okay, now some of this other stuff. Okay. I need to walk around. So I need a coffee cup. I need the afternoon tea set. I need a magazine, but I don't think I have it. Which is surprising. There's not really a whole lot out now, so need. Okay, I need that Hello Kitty pudding thing, but I can't order it right now. Assuming it's not somewhere else. Oh no, I do have it. Never mind. So, so I guess the thing that I'm gonna change. I don't need, I guess I didn't consider that through, but the sign. I'll change it to like a generic one. And a plant, I guess, a generic plant as well. There we go. Yeah, that's the one we want. That's perfect. I guess I have my pick. Let's go have Monstera. Wait, wrong one. Okay. Oh, it's different. Okay, we have to pay halves a visit then. I guess I got to see the options. The one that I placed was the white one. Okay. Yeah, I have to go to halves either way. Alright, let's just do this then. What song's playing here? Guess that's the match song. Wait, I can't actually walk there. That's interesting. Okay, hold on, I'm muting. Okay. I had to listen. I don't have it. That's interesting. Alright, I'll put this one on for now. Yes, I mean, I guess this is like this, and then I put a street lamp here. It's a weird place for you to sit, but okay. So let me see if I can change her look. Interesting how that doesn't confirm. Every other time it just confirms whether you want to shut down the island thing. Here it just does it. Huh. So how many of these do I need? Just 2? Would appear 2. Okay. I'm curious, can I... I just want to see what I have in way of this. What is she wearing? It looks like it's an all-in-one thing. It's the closest I have. Damn it, they're gone. Just saying hi. What? Like horror movies? I mean, I guess there's blood in them, and blood is the color of red. Okay, I have no idea where Olivia went. Oh, went home. Yeah, fair enough. That actually does look pretty good, actually. If I can get the blue version of that and give it to Mitzi. It suits so well. I might be able to engineer this in a manner where, like, they are wearing the opposite clothing for one another. It's just gonna take some effort on my part. Alright, go halves. Hey Laura, how's it going? Nice hairdo, thanks. They were selling biker stuff in the store, so... Just go with that one. I'll make it the same. Damn. Well, I mean, I guess... I guess that's the opposite. Fine. Is that it? Yeah. Alright, let's go back. take these down. I need to put them in this spot. Okay. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Do I have that pattern? I do not. Alright, figure that out later. Okay, street lamp 1. I mean, apparently it's one more unit up. Oh no, it fits, okay. And the other one is above this chair, okay. Yep. Alright, what else is missing from this picture? Oh yeah, right, this was always going to be a little weird, right? I'll still do the same thing. Oh, this is a straight lamp, not a... Okay, this goes. I need another thing here. Okay, well at least I know where to get the umbrella pattern from. I feel like the bread one's boring, but for now. Okay, another light, hedge here, and then that's it. Everything is pretty much mirrored. With the exception of a magazine, which for some reason I don't have. I can feel the island starting to lag a little. Poor Switch 1, can't cope. Alright, cool. That's more or less identical, with the exception of a single magazine. This has certainly started to take shape. I won't bother with the gyroids. It'll just customize this one so I know it's the right one. Shit, of course not. Well, I guess that's technically the opposite. Fine. Okay, there's one more thing I've been debating. And just, only because I saw it in action, I was like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, so I'm done with that visitor anyway. Oh. No, it can read Amiibo. It's just because it's plugged in. That is such a weird restriction, by the way, is like apparently if you enable USB mode on the controller, it just doesn't allow it to read Amiibo. I've never understood that. It's so weird. Wait, is that the right one? I think it is. If it's not, oh well. Just wasn't sure if I was pointing it in the right spot. I've gotten more used to where I have to place it. Just, at worst, I just have to take off the Joy-Cons and scan it that way. It's just because there's two rabbit villages and they're sisters and it's the same theme. Wait, what did you say? I thought she was going to hand in a recipe, that's why I wasn't paying attention. Wooden block stool. Okay. Oh. Thought that was just a toy block. Weird. You could do an interesting fence design with this. If you put another object on top. But otherwise as a chair, I don't know. Looks weird. Anyway. Just swapping one peppy villager for another. Okay. Alright, let me just check the beach real quick. See if there's any more star fragments. I think I'm done here. The one nice thing about winter is just stuff gets watered without any effort whatsoever. Next time I'm on red, I'm 100% doing that mountain path. I have to do it. It's just outdated, and I keep procrastinating. But I need to redo this path. It's the old path that I redid on the other island. Alright. I'll do for red. If you're watching this later on the VOD's channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, and thanks for watching.